There we go. Okay, we're live. I'm Michelle with My Oil Genie, and I'm here with Melissa from Green Air, and she has been kind enough to come talk to us and share more tips about diffusers during the summer. So, Melissa, tell me all about diffusers.
Well, I do work for Green Air. Green Air is the largest manufacturer of ultrasonic water diffusers and other diffusers in the world. We are really proud to be able to have our diffusers in different network marketing companies that you may have heard of, like doTERRA and Young Living, and Skin, and Mayo. And so I really enjoy using these diffusers because I love having that scent of oil in my home, and I love the way that it makes me feel. And so when the opportunity came to work for Green Air, it was just a natural fit because I love oils and I love diffusing because it's the easiest way for me to use the essential oils. And so it was just a perfect marriage.
Awesome. Okay, so a lot of people ask why diffuse?
Okay.
Is there some science behind it, or?
Yeah, so diffusing, it's especially using an ultrasonic water diffuser. What happens is that the oil and the water combines into a gas. Our ultrasonic water discs, they're ceramic discs, they vibrate at 2.4 million times per second. And so you're getting this extreme, very fine mist that is very easily absorbed into the bloodstream as you breathe it in. So it's readily available to be used inside your body. And also it just really is able to permeate the air. And so you're able to use a natural product, as natural as it gets really, it's plant essence, to help your home have a wonderful aroma, a wonderful feel, a wonderful energy just by using that diffuser. And another reason to use a diffuser, again, it's the easiest way to use oils in your home. When you start learning about oils, there's lots of different ways to use them. You can use them topically. You learn about using them internally. You learn about using them with kids or with pets. And there's a lot to take in. And diffusing just really simplifies the usage because all you have to do is add water, add the oil, and turn it on. And then everyone in my family is able to benefit from the essential oils. So it's not just me in my little routine that I do. It's my whole family that can benefit from the essential oils, which is awesome because that's what I want. I want my family to be enjoying the essential oils as much as I do.
Yeah, that's what I find. It's like a gateway to the other stuff. Like,
it really is.
If I have a kid that doesn't want to use the oils or doesn't like it, they're usually okay with the smell. They can deal with it. Moods go away. So that's all I want. So, sorry, were you going to say something else?
Well, I was going to say another thing is that, a lot of the oils that we use have specific purposes for like protecting our families against environmental threats. We used a particular oil, and this winter, we used an oil called On Guard, and I decided I was going to use that every single day in my diffuser, and we had an amazing winter. Amazing because we were able to have all the fun without being slowed down by seasonal threats that happen. When weather changes, it seems like, or the kids go back to school, there's a lot more just
against the body and it's
yeah, we need some immune support, and it provided that, and it was awesome.
Awesome. And so also pets don't have a problem with diffusers, right?
You need to just be mindful of which oils you use. Pets can be sensitive to some oils. And so you'll just want to acquaint yourself with a source that you trust. There's lots of different sources online and also in books that you can get that will let you know which oils are better to use. We're in the warehouse around pets and which ones would be best not to use around your pets. But just find a good source that you want to trust.
Yeah, we have a blend for our dog during firework times. She's a bit skittish. So like I put in a spray bottle, but diffuser would be nice if I could plan ahead of time with the basil and the wild orange to have it de-stress her.
Yeah. Well, there's lots of different diffusers too. There's the ultrasonic water, which produce the mist. And there's also pad-based diffusers that you can just have maybe running in that pet area with a pet safe oil. That would help just kind of keep them calm and relaxed all the time.
And then we don't have to worry about them knocking it over at all or anything.
Yeah, it wouldn't overdo it.
Okay, so summertime in my brain, maybe it's just me, but I kind of connect, maybe it's because of humidifiers and diffusers with wintertime, but they're really good during the summer too, right?
They are. They're excellent every single day of the year, truly. To get, the best benefits out of your oils, you want to use them daily. And so, again, like I talked about before, we diffused the protection blend all through the winter, but I haven't stopped. I continue to diffuse it even during the summer because it just works and I don't want to have any downtime. So it really, really is great to diffuse all the time. And there's such great, different blends that you can use. I love citrus oils in my diffuser. I love coriander oil in my diffuser. It's so fresh and so light. There's just so many different blends as you become more acquainted with oils that you'll just gravitate towards, and they'll help you have these feelings of happiness. Maybe it will help you have these feelings of just contentment or feelings of energy. Who doesn't like to have a little bit of an energy boost in the afternoon? And the essential oils can do that with like peppermint, or I even enjoy spearmint and a little bit of the lemon or the orange, just to give that little pep throughout the day.
Excellent. Sorry, my daughter's in the background. Okay, and so how many drops is a good ratio? That's one question I always get.
Yeah, so the water tanks are measured in milliliters. So say you have a 100 milliliter tank, you're going to want to use 5 to 7 drops of oil in that diffuser. So if you have a 200 ml tank, then you're going to be using 10 to 14 drops of essential oil in that diffuser. Now, Grant, you need to understand also that when, the more drops that you're putting in, because you have a water tank that's larger, those diffusers generally run longer. So you'll get, instead of maybe 6-hour coverage with a diffuser that has like 150 mils of water, up to like a 250, you're going to get 8 hours of coverage for that diffuser, which is awesome. And so you can, have that all day, or you can run it all night if you have a larger tank diffuser.
That's right. Yeah, less you have to worry about going over and pushing that button to start again.
Push it or refill it. It's really nice. And the thing that's great about diffusers, there's some that just have one button to start them. And then there's other diffusers that have more features like timers, so that you can set it for a timer. Maybe you just want it going when you're in the room. You just set it for the timer and then it will turn off when it's all done. Or maybe you want it, you have it in your kids' room and you want it to maybe go on and off like on an intermittent type setting. And some of our diffusers have that, which is awesome because then it's on and it's off and it will last, up to 16 hours on some of these 16 hours, some 24 hours on intermittent timing. So there's so many just great uses. Kids' rooms, it's so fun.
Okay, so which ones are your favorite?
Okay, well, I brought some of the favorites out. Okay, so, and maybe, hopefully you can see them. So this one right here, so this is amber glass. This is a beautiful glass diffuser. It's very thick glass, but when it lights up, let's see if I have some videos of these running that maybe we can show a link to them, give them a link or something. But this one is amber glass. It's 150 mils of water, and it has a 1 and 2 hour timer. So you can set this to go for a little bit or a lot, and you can turn the light completely on or off.
How do you fill that one up?
Pardon?
How does that one fill up?
Okay, I'll show you. Yeah. So you take this off.
Oh,
And
okay.
so this inside, so you can see, let's see if I can do this properly. So there's a fill line, and you want to fill the water to just right here. You don't want to overfill this diffuser. That's sometimes people will overfill their diffuser and then it doesn't diffuse properly because it's too deep for that ultrasonic water disc to vibrate to create all that water. Yeah, so fill this one just right to there. Add your oil. So this is 150 milliliters. So it's like 7 to 10 drops of oil for one run. This will run for 6 hours. And you just put the top back on. And you set it down and you just push your button to turn it on. And it has an on button and a light button. So you'll want to make sure that you turn the on button on. And it's just the standard symbol for turning on and then the lights. So this one's a really amazing, beautiful, gorgeous diffuser that looks great in everybody's house. And then, so like a really beginner diffuser, this one right here, it's called Spa Vapor Pro. And it has an easy, just one button. You push it and it turns on, which is awesome. And this one, this has the lid that comes off. And again, inside you'll see there's a fill line. You just fill it to there, to the line right here. And then just put the top back on, add your oil, and you'll just push the button. And this one you can direction the mist.
Oh, cool.
So it swivels. And this is just a really great beginning diffuser because it's just that one button push. So if you push the button, it's going to run. So, and then we also have, this is so cute.
Okay, these are my favorite.
This is Jax. He's our frog. We also have Mimi, who is a cat, Lulu, who is a duck, and we have a pig, Rosie, our pig, and they're just the cutest things. And so, again, the lid comes off, and again, this one has a lip. I don't know if you can see that lip right there.
Okay.
That's where you want to fill the water, and then you just put the oil in, put the lid back on, and there's a mark on the back so you get it aligned correctly so it will run properly. Again, just plug it in and then one button, push. And this one, let's see if I can get her out. This one has an option where you can, see this has a hole, where it has an adapter that comes with the diffuser. And I have it on the floor here. But you can attach a water bottle to this. So it becomes a multitasking.
Any kind of water bottle, right? Like,
yeah, it's just like a regular size, like 16-ounce water bottle. And they also have an adapter in there for a soda bottle. So if you want to purchase a soda bottle on top of your diffuser's head, you have that option available to you. So, but that just extends the amount of time that diffuser will run and kind of makes it a multitasker as a cool mist humidifier as well, which is great.
What I love about that one, because I looked for a long time getting a humidifier and a diffuser because you don't want two contraptions. So
yeah, so having these multitaskers around, that's really great. And the kids love the mist comes out of his eyes. And so it's right out. And so it's a lot of fun. They get just a big kick out of this diffuser.
We have the chick, so
you have Lulu?
Yeah.
Awesome. And then the last one, do your kids love it?
They do. They all want one in their own room, and I'm like, well, the baby gets it right now. I'm not sure if I trust you with it yet.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so this is an example of one of our longer running diffusers. It's called the 360. And the reason they call it 360 is because here on the top, you can move these ports. There's dual misting, one here and one there, and they move around. So you can have it shooting two directions. You can have an ultra concentrated mist going the other direction. And then this one has a 250 ml water tank, and you just fill, there's a max shelf. So you'd want to fill it just to this shelf level here. Okay. And then this one has so many features that are just great. It has all the whistles and bells. So this one has a 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour timer. You can also put it on intermittent timing. So if you push the intermittent button and hit 1 hour, then it will be intermittent for 1 hour. Or you can just have it run continuously and it will run for 8 hours continuously and 12 hours on intermittent. So this one will definitely get you through the night. So great for when you have kids that are experiencing maybe some seasonal threats with sniffles and sneezing, watery eyes. This would be a great diffuser to have because it will get them through the night. And you can have the lights going, or you can turn the lights off, or select a color. Maybe your child, or maybe you have a fun color that you like blue or pink, and you can just pause it on that color, and then it can be their night light. Yeah, it's really fun.
That is fun.
This is probably our most popular diffuser, is the 360.
That's the one I have in my son's room right now.
Oh,
so
yeah.
we do it to manage his mood. So we figure if he's sleeping with it at night, then I don't have to do as much of the topical application during the day.
Yeah, yeah. And how does that, and is that working well for him? Is he enjoying that?
It does. It does. It's weird because he wasn't able to talk a whole lot about emotions before. And so the more slow he gets, calmer, he's able to talk about it more. And then, then it's like, oh, I want my oil now. I'm like, oh, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Well, okay. You can do that.
Okay. So do you have a family favorite oil?
Our family favorite oil is probably On Guard. It's a protective blend. It has clove and cinnamon, orange, and some other oils in it. And I like to add, because I love orange so much, I love to add extra orange to it. And then every night I make a blend. It's my sleepy blend. I use orange again, lemon, lavender, cedarwood, Roman chamomile, and Douglas fir. But just a drop of Roman chamomile, 1 drop Douglas fir, 1 drop cedarwood, and then probably 5 drops of orange and 5 drops of lemon.
Okay, I might be trying that.
And maybe lavender or vetiver, depending on how not much sleep that we're getting.
Awesome. Well, anything else you want to add? This is I'm loving all this.
No, just know that diffusing it's fun, it's addictive. Once you start, you're going to want to get more than one diffuser because you don't want to tote it all over your house. You're going to have one in your bedroom, one in the kitchen. The kids are going to want one, and so it really is addictive. And the oils really work. I wouldn't know that without having experienced it. But man, I really do not dare not diffuse that oil every day because we had such great results. So
awesome. And one thing I love too is that there's no heat either. Like my daughter, we walked over to someone's house and they had one of the candle warmers, which is fine, but she came out with her candle. Luckily it wasn't a hot one, but it was like covered in wax. And of course she was red. So she was like, don't get on the carpet.
Right. And I love also that it's a natural product, and I can eliminate some of more of those unnatural things in my home just to create just a more natural atmosphere. And the oils really do help with, mood. You smell them and it's just like, oh, life is okay. I can get through.
And that's all that works for me. Yeah. Okay, so if you want more oil tips and how to use them, you can hop on over to the My Oil Genie group. I'll put a link below. If you're interested in purchasing or looking at more diffusers, we're going to put a link below to the catalog for Green Air. I'm going to add Melissa's phone number. You can state it right now. What's your phone number, Melissa?
Number is 801-224-7631. And you can call me or you can text me. And then my email is M as in Mary, Palmer, Palmer, at newgreenair.com.
And so you can get these diffusers for your business, or like I have relatives that for Christmas, they bought all the little animal ones for their grandkids. So buying them like that is a great way to save some money and then give them as gifts too.
Yeah. Yeah, they make great wedding shower gifts, birthday gifts. The list goes on. And especially when you cook it with an oil, it's perfect. So
My husband's joke is like, you have to give him some other than oils. I'm like, okay, but I like the wedding shower gift for the diffuser. That's
perfect.
yeah. Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining us. And if you have any questions, yeah, be sure to email Melissa, or you can add them in the comments below, and we'll make sure someone gets them answered.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.